Everyone's talking about bag trends for 2026, but no one is telling you which ones you'll actually use. So let's fix that. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Agnese K. I'm an Italian fashion blogger and YouTuber, passionate about all things bags, fashion, lifestyle, beauty, basically about anything that makes us girls feel and look our best. If you know me from my official blog bagsandthegirl.com or from my previous video here on my channel, you know I love talking about style in real life. Style the wearable way, no runway drama, no looks or bags, if you're talking about bags, that only work for 5 minutes or for a taxi ride. So today we are talking bag trends in 2026, but with a twist. I'm not here to tell you, well, not today at least, to tell you everything that's trendy this year. I want to show you which bag styles actually make sense, which ones are worth considering, and how trends are shifting in a much more practical direction. And if we talk about bags, 2026 might be the year where we stop chasing trends and we focus more on choosing better bags, better items of clothing in general. So let's get into it. The big switch in 2026. Before we talk about specific bag styles, it's important to understand what's changing overall. In 2026, bags are less about logos, less about it bags, and much more about function, quality, and shape. It looks like someone from up above finally got the point and understood that real women, something that works with their lifestyle, getting a look that is elegant but without that feeling of trying too hard or having tried too hard. And for items, bags in this particular case, that can be worn for more than one season. So if you love style with a modern edge, you're going to love this year's trends. Let's start with one of the strongest trends for 2026, which is soft structured totes. These are not the super stiff boxy bags we've seen in the past. I mean, guys, I've never met any woman who really worn those boxy bags, huge bags tucked under their arms and walk with that item under the arm for more than 30 minutes, but not even 5 minutes. I mean, they are so unpractical. And if you've ever seen pictures, images on socials, on Pinterest and so on, those images, guys, were just made for socials, not for real life. Finally, the time is over, seems to be over at least. So forget about these. Those soft totes that will be on trend this year are not completely slouchy. They have a certain structure and they also have clean lines, so they remain because they are timeless, they are beautiful, so polished and elegant. They have a defined shape, but they come with a bit more softer sides and more movement. And they are so popular because, let's be honest, they are just perfect for real life. They work for work, for travel, for busy days, for even as a chic everyday bag, if you will. So if you want a bag that says, I've got my life together, but without looking corporate, this is it. Bag number 2. The so-called east-west bags. Yes, this is the cool girl shape. Well, it seems like the shapes we've seen, the horizontal, clean shaped we've seen in the early 20s are leaving a big comeback. Why not? They are slim, minimal, and very modern. They really look so cool. I love them. And the reason why the East-West bags are so trending is simple. The shape instantly elevates any kind of outfit, even the most basic one. Jeans, knit, blazer, add an East-West bag and suddenly the look feels intentional. The East-West bag is a great option if you like minimal style, because they are very minimalist. If you don't carry half your house with you, which is what I usually do. And if you want something chic but not so trendy looking. Bags trend number 3 is about slouchy bags. We could call it relaxed luxury. Slouchy bags are indeed still very much in, but in 2026 they feel more refined. Soft leather, fluid shapes, and bags that are comfortable to wear close to the body. What's really changed here is the quality. I talk about this point in one of my previous videos. I'll link it somewhere here on the screen. Anyway, you find anything relevant linked in the description box below. So these bags look, yes, relaxed but not messy. And when I talk about quality, I'm talking about bags that are made in genuine leather. They are perfect if you love that effortless, slightly undone elegance, especially for everyday wear. I think this is the kind of bag that makes people think she didn't try too hard, but she looks expensive. Yeah. Trend number 4 is mini bags. Not so many as we've seen in the past few years. Those super extra mini bags were actually not only super impractical, but also, come on, they looked so ridiculous, especially on poor women or on women that had an important frame. Gosh. So yes, mini bags are still here as well, but don't worry, they've grown up. In 2026, thanks God, mini bags are finally small but functional, designed to fit your phone, your keys, and car holder. Also, a smart switch is that they are now often convertible, so you can wear them crossbody or on the shoulder, which means they are no longer novelty bags. Not only. They became intentional styling pieces, especially for evenings, events, and summer outfits. If you like small bags but you hate the impractical ones, this is your year. And now to trend number 5, which is about top handle bags. Elegant but modern. Top handle bags are having a quiet comeback, and I love this trend. Don't think old-fashioned. In 2026, the version of top handle bags is clean, medium sized, and a big plus is that they often come with a detachable strap. They're perfect if you love a polished look, but you still want versatility. This style works beautifully with, well, pretty anything, with dresses, tailoring, with jeans, with coats. Very chic, very timeless. Suede bags is trend number 6. To suede, I dedicated a full article last November, if I'm not wrong. Go check it out on my official blog because that's one of the most clicked and read articles I've ever released. It also contains shopping advice if you're looking for something new to add to your wardrobe, to your jacket or coat collection. So we have to talk about suede because suede bags are huge in 2026. Suede is a material that adds depth, texture, warmth, and that luxurious tactile feel that smooth leather sometimes lacks. And in 2026, as well as in the last months of the past year, you'll see suede everywhere, in totes, in shoulder bags, in soft hobos, and the colors are gorgeous as well. Such amazing rich colors such as chocolate brown, camel, taupe, soft neutrals. Think all the pastel shades to die for. If you're looking for a bag that makes your outfit feel richer, suede is a fantastic choice. And another big trend for 2026 is versatility. Convertible and multi-way bags are very on trend. These are bags that can be worn in multiple ways, like shoulder bag that converts into a crossbody one, a clutch with a hidden strap, or even backpack style bags that still look chic. This is fashion finally catching up with real life. Am I happy? Now, my point number 8 isn't actually a specific style, but it's one of the biggest shifts of all, and this is quiet logo-free bags. In 2026, logos are kind of fading, and obvious branding, like those show-off logos, is becoming less and less important. What matters this year is craftsmanship, materials, quality in materials, the shape, more structured, more elegant, and how the bag fits into your wardrobe. And this is great news if you love timeless pieces and smart investments. As a very last point, I'd like to give you some updates about the color trends for 2026. Before we wrap up, trendy bag colors for 2026 include chocolate brown at the top, soft taupe, buttercream, powder pink. It's still going strong. Go read my article. I released an article about pink bags last year. I had so much fun in writing it. It was so interesting for me in first instance. So I'm pretty sure you love it. And then we have olive green or deep olive green, which is actually something that will always be on trend. I mentioned the olive green color in my previous video as well, along with burgundy. Don't forget burgundy. That's also a beautiful option if you want to go for something colored that goes beyond the usual, like navy, black. By the way, the classic bag is still there. It's not going anywhere. But think texture, like suede we've just mentioned, or grained leather. Grained leather is also an amazing, fabulous choice if you want to go for something more elevated for your bags. And let me tell you one interesting thing about grained leather: it doesn't show scratches. So that's a very smart choice, especially if you're looking for a bag to carry on a daily basis. Now, how to choose the right trend for you? I'm not a big fan of chasing trends, right? So here's my advice. Don't try to follow every trend, because that's almost impossible. First of all, I mean, if you have the budget for that, go for it. But I believe that most of us tend to look for smart purchases and things that last more than one season. So maybe these 3 questions will help you make a more conscious choice choosing your next bag. First question is, how do I actually use my bags? Do I need something practical or something statement? And number 3, will I still love this shape or this color next year? I believe that in the end, the best bag trend is the one that fits your lifestyle, isn't it? So guys, these are the bag trends that really matter in 2026: wearable, elegant, and made for real life. If you liked this video and you found this content useful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. It's an amazing sign of your support for the work I'm doing, both on my official blog and for this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments which bag style is your favorite for this year. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end of this video, for spending your time with me, for sharing this video if you feel it might be useful to your friends as well. And I'll see you next time. Always stay stylish and true to yourself. Ciao.